Hi everyone and welcome back to the Property Playbook. If you've ever wondered how people buy rental properties and build wealth through property but don't know where to start, this video is for you. Today I'm going to walk you through the exact process of buying your first buy-to-let property in the UK in 2026. We'll cover how much money you need, how mortgages work and how to find a good property and the biggest mistakes to avoid. By the end of this video you will have a clear roadmap to getting your first investment property. Let's get started. So section 1, what is buy-to-let? Before we jump into any numbers, I'll explain what buy-to-let is. Buy-to-let property is simply a property that you buy with the intention of renting out to tenants rather than living in yourself. The aim is to generate rental income every month whilst hopefully benefiting from the property value increasing over time. Many investors use buy-to-let to build long-term wealth because tenants help pay off the mortgage over the years. It's one of the most common ways that people get started in property investing. Section 2, how much money do I need? This is probably one of the biggest questions that people ask. The answer is it depends on the property and where you're buying. Generally, you'll need enough money for your deposit, stamp duty, solicitor's fees, mortgage arrangement fees, survey costs, and any repairs or refurbishments that you have planned, plus a contingency for any unexpected costs. For example, if you're buying a property for £200,000, you'll often need around a 25% deposit. That's £50,000 before you take into consideration the buying costs. That's why it's important to plan your finances properly. Section number 3 is choosing the right area. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is buying in an area they know nothing about. Instead, ask yourself, is there a good rental demand? Are there employers nearby? What are the schools like? Are there good transport links? What's the vacancy rate like? Just because a property is cheap doesn't automatically make it a good investment. Sometimes paying a little more in a stronger rental area can produce a much better long-term returns. Section number 4 is finding the right property. Once you've chosen your area, it's time to start viewing properties. Don't just look at how nice it is, look at the numbers. Ask yourself, how much could this rent achieve? How much work needs doing? Would new carpets, decorating or a new kitchen increase its value? What's the potential return on investment? Successful investors buy based on numbers, not on emotion. Section number 5 is getting a buy-to-let mortgage. A buy-to-let mortgage is different from a residential mortgage. Lenders mainly look at whether the expected rental income covers the mortgage payments. This is why speaking to a specialist mortgage broker can make a huge difference. They'll compare lenders, explain affordability and hopefully find you the most suitable deal for you. Section number 6 is the buying process. Once your offer has been accepted, you'll appoint a solicitor, your mortgage application will have been submitted, the lender will arrange a valuation, searches will be carried out, your solicitor will deal with the legal work. Once everything is ready, contracts can be exchanged. And finally, completion day arrives. The money is transferred and you are now officially the owner of your first buy-to-let property. Section number 7, the biggest mistakes beginners make. Here are some of the mistakes I see people making all of the time. Buying without researching the area, not budgeting for refurbishment costs, forgetting buying costs like stamp duty and legal fees, not leaving an emergency fund, buying on emotion rather than analysing the numbers. Avoid these mistakes and you'll already be ahead of many first-time investors. And some final advice. If you're thinking about buying your first buy-to-let, don't wait until you know absolutely everything. Keep learning. Watch property content, speak to brokers, view properties and learn how to analyse deals. The more properties you look at, the more confident you'll become. And remember, every experienced investor started with their first purchase. Now I hope this video has given you a clearer understanding of buying your first buy-to-let investment. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer you. If you're enjoying these straightforward property investment videos, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Property Playbook and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.